New York, but we don't never say good morning.
Queens don't always talk and look nice and polished. Being a queen has more to do with having balls to do what you weak fucks won't do.
I'm getting this nigga in the morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Vanessa Smiles said the Richard. Yeah.
All right, let's and add me. I didn't put my lipstick on. Let's do clean on the inside, right? Clean on the inside. Hey, what's going on? Hard Time Struggles. Great supporter. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And we're going in with the dark right afterwards. Salute to you, Hard Time Struggles. He ran down on me when I was outside. Don't try that at home, niggas. Okay? He was nice, okay? I don't like doing this on camera, but to give it that, you know? See, it's hard to do this on camera. See, niggas don't know the work that it takes. And guess what? I picked up everything but what I absolutely need, right? Correct? I don't need y'all seeing anything other but the green wall, bitch. Okay. Okay, we got our chulo shit going on, bitch. We got a chulo, bitch, about this bitch. The lips need to be lipping. The lips need to be lipping. Salute to everybody who's on IG. If you guys want to watch the full show, you guys are going to have to go to YouTube. Hold on. I know you like that, nigga. I know you like that. Okay. So I'm not going to waste any time. I want this show to be quick, straight to the point, because we got some salty solutions today. Oh, Hard Time Struggle says, when is your other site going to be up that you were working on? Very soon. Yes, that site is Ratchet BJ's. We are currently working on it. I'm building that site myself, so it is coming, and it's going to be dope. Got some old videos, some new videos, some classic videos, all filmed by me and my camera. So I can't wait for y'all to see it, and I'll be happy when y'all get a chance to. If you guys have your coffees, put your coffee cups in the chat room. Put your coffee cups right here in the chat on YouTube. And let's get into it. Let's start off with Mr. Joe. So Mr. Joe was paying respect to the AMC victims of the mass shooting in 2015 that happened in Charleston, Carolina, which was such a tragedy. And these Palestinian protesters, yes, thank you for the coffee cups. I appreciate it. Salute to you. Coffee cups. Anywho, if you don't have your coffee cups in the chat, then I can't see you. I can't see you. No, I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, Joe needs no more years. And I think that this was super wild.
Without the truth, there's no light. Without light, there's no path from this darkness.
If you really care about the lives lost here, then you should honor the lives lost and call for a ceasefire in Palestine. Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
That's all right. That's all right.
And as soon as the bitch stand up and start saying ceasefire now, yo, all the old people in the church is looking like, what the? Hey, what's going on, Figure 8 Magazine? You welcome. I need the coffee cups in the chat. You welcome for the titties on a Sunday morning. I got this robe that has turned into a shirt. So I just, I come to the door. Shout out to my grandma. I come to the door like my grandma with my robe clothes. But anywho, these protesters showed up. Yeah, Genocide Joe. I don't even want to clap to that because that ain't even a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But these protesters, shout out to Tay, salute to Tay, Tay lit. Damn, that's a road. I know, right? I watched it and this shit shrunk up. But anywho, salute to you, Gallo, as well. These protesters showed up in the goddamn church in Charleston, South Carolina, and these niggas wanted to act cute. No, sir, no, sir. These old people was like, get these niggas out of here. Let's finish. Shout out to the bishop for coming through. Like, let me walk you on out of here. let me walk you on out of here. Oh God, salute to GF part 4 in the chat. Hearts to you as well. And salute to GF4. He says, shout out to all my Gmons. Yes, shout out to all the Gmons. I got on the Gmon robe today where you come to the door and you gotta close your shit and say hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yes. So yeah, I got my grandma robe on today where I gotta come to the door and close my robe, you know. But anywho, back to this. These Palestinian protesters had no regard for the victims of a shooting actually inside of this church. They showed up to talk about the genocide in Palestine. It's not that we don't care. We do. But at this very moment, we're paying respects to the people who passed. You got to find another place. And my thoughts are this when it comes to the Palestinian protesters. I understand. It's not fair. Black people living in America. It's not fair. Y'all are going in on the chat. Ain't no God. Grandma does come to the door like this. Grandma closed the robe and she comes to the door. Yes, she do. Shout out to my auntie. Shout out to her. I got my grandma robe on. Close my robe, come to the door. But yes, getting back to the Palestinian protesters. Yes. So they showed up at this church in Charleston, South Carolina. And it's a problem for me because now y'all disrespecting the dead. Being disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful. Back to the story. In the church, but what's the men who stand on the aisles? What's that? The bishops? The men who stand on the aisles in the church, the bishops? Yeah, they was like, let's go these. And you know they did so politely. It's like, come on. Let's walk it through it. Come on, let's get you through. Let's get you through to the other side. And after this, oh yes, ushers. Yes, ushers, big boy smooth. Ushers, yes. And they ushered their ass out of here. Yes, deacons, yes. They ushered them goddamn protesters out of here as they should. As they motherfucking should, bitch. And so as they started to usher the protesters out of there, somebody from Joe's camp, obviously, because ain't nobody really shouting that shit with their chest right now. Unless anywho. So as soon as they escort these people out, they just start shouting 4 more years. And Joe Potty's face is looking like, why y'all trying to do this to me? Wait a minute, I need Joe on the big screen. Hold on 1 second. Joe face is like, I don't want to be here no more. Why are y'all doing this to me? Yo, y'all gotta see his face. But anywho, let's finish this out. Oh my God.
Thank you. Look, folks, I understand their passion, and I've been quietly working. With the Israeli government to get them to reduce and significantly.
He said, I've been quietly working with the Israeli government. Meanwhile, allegedly, these niggas been fronting them niggas shit. That's like you trying to get crack off the streets and you keep fronting niggas bricks. Yo, them niggas is some grimy fucking niggas, yo. Big Boy Smooth says Joe is a guy that hasn't realized that people don't like him yet. I think it's elder abuse. I think that this is elder abuse. And as a nation, we need to pay attention. Joe is 81 years old. I talked about this last week. The lady from Denmark was 83. And she stepped down because she had back surgery. She was tired. Joe has fallen too many times, lost his step, missed his words. It's about time for that nigga to go. Yes, it's about time for that nigga to go. And even though I have never voted before, yes, I don't have any stickers. I pay fucking taxes. You better label though. Yes, that kind of shit. Anywho, let's finish the video out.
Significantly get out of Gaza. I'm using all that I can to do that. But I understand the passion. Look, folks, after the civil... Thank you.
And this black bitch get on my fucking nerves. She talking about some, you are understanding person. Bitch, sit your ass down. You just reaching to suck somebody dick. And I don't want to talk about nobody, old mama or grandmama like that. But you in this shirt talking about some Joe Biden, you just an understanding man. What has been understanding about Joe Biden's presidency? Please let me know what has been understanding about Joe Biden's presidency. Because I've been confused in the motherfucker since he got here. Confused. Okay, let me finish.
Okay. Look, after the Civil War, the defeated Confederates couldn't accept the verdict of the war. They had lost. So they say they embraced what's known as the lost cause, a self-serving lie that the Civil War is not about slavery, but about states' rights. They've called that the noble cause. That was a lie that had, not just a lie, but it had terrible consequences. It brought on Jim Crow. So let me be clear, for those who don't seem to know, slavery was the cause of the Civil War. There's no negotiation about that. Now.
Salute to DG Film. Shout out to you in the building. Yeah, we in here. Confusing the motherfucker. Once again. What the fuck does the Civil War have to do with the AMC church shooting? Y'all took that nigga to Burger King after he murked mad people. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about the lenient gun laws and how guns are just being sworn throughout the country. That's not the focus for this conversation, right? If we're going to honor the victims of gun violence. Yo, DG Film says he is so old he about to fall out. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish the D word on anybody, but this nigga right here, he needs to go. At least out of office. Yes, Figure 8 Magazine. Yeah, he keep fronting Israel bricks. And then gonna get up here and talk about some, I'm trying to stop. How you trying to stop? Please let me know. How you trying to stop?
Now we're living in an era of a second lost cause. Once again, there's some in this country trying to turn a loss into a lie. A lie which, if allowed to live, will once again bring terrible damage to this country. This time, the lie is about the 2020 election. The election which you made, your voices heard, and your power known. Just 2 days ago, we marked the 3rd anniversary of one of the darkest days in American history, January the 6th, the day in which insurrection...
Nigga, and you talking about January the 6th where the Trump people stormed the Capitol and you still salty about the Trump shit. You disregarding the fucking victims. That was a dark day in history when all of these people were gunned down in church. That was a dark day. And that's not the day that you're talking about. You're talking about the day where the people stormed the Capitol. And nearly not as many people died on that day versus the day that happened with the AMC church. I just get tired of black people being used and disrespected. Like this to me, this is pure disrespect. I'd have asked this nigga to leave.
Stormed the United States Capitol, trying for the first time in American history to stop the peaceful transfer of power in the country.
To stop the peaceful transfer of power in the country. We don't know. See, this is what, see, my grandma, the reason why I do this show, because my grandmama wanted me to watch the news, okay? But when I watch the news, I get pissed the fuck off. Rest in peace to my grandmama. Okay, let's get into some comments. DG Film said, we in here. Absolutely. I did read that. He said, I don't wish you either. You know what? I appreciate that. I don't wish you either. He said, that's the optics. You're right. When you get to a certain place in life, that's the optics. Salute to you guys in the chat on IG. If you guys want to watch the full show, you guys got to go to YouTube. Anywho. Yeah, we all need to be pissed off. RIP. Yeah, I am pissed the fuck off. I'm so tired of these officials getting up here trying to represent our lives, and they don't add to it in any way, shape, or form. But basically, salty solutions. My solution for Joe, step the fuck down. Go sit down somewhere, retire. You and your son, which is we getting into next. Let's get into Hunter Biden, by the way. And let me tell y'all something. If they found Malia or Sasha smoking any type of crack, all hell would have broke loose. All hell would have broke loose. But because this is the Biden administration, this is not a problem. Let's go.
And let me make a statement, okay? What kind of crack do you normally smoke, Mr. Biden? Let me...
Other side of me.
Hunter, what's your favorite type of crack? Are you on crack today?
Mr. Biden, why?
Answer, are you on crack today? Hey guys, he didn't even answer. So what does a no answer mean? No answer means what answer? Oh gosh.
Did you put your dad on speakerphone with your business partners if he had no involvement in your business?
Do you have a dad? Does he call you?
Yes.
Do you answer the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
But why did you need to talk to him during business meetings if he had nothing to do with your business?
Very valid question. He's like, do you not talk to your father when your father calls? No, nigga, that's not the point. If you say that Joe Biden, your father, is not a part of your business dealings, Mr. Hunter, why are you talking to him during your business? I'm sure you didn't call your father before you decided to go smoke. Allegedly, right? Because it's all alleged. As it should be, right? Anywho, in my opinion, I think that Hunter Biden is full of shit, and I think that this is not fair. I truly think that if this was Sasha and Malia out here smoking crack, allegedly, oh, hell would have broke loose. Anywho, let's go. And it says, a reporter asked Hunter Biden what kind of crack he normally smokes following the surprise appearance in Congress on Wednesday. Yeah, because he stormed out of the meeting when they were asking him questions about his business dealings, because allegedly they're saying that a lot of political money was invested in different places. I don't know. I don't care enough to know. What I do know is that crack was found in the White House. Allegedly. I know that part. That part right there. That part right there. And so, yes, that was a problem. Let's finish the video out. The vote happened at the President's Summit hearing. Republican lawmakers pushed for the vote after Hunter Biden defied a congressional subpoena. Oh, y'all know niggas don't have the right to defy subpoenas. Y'all come get niggas. So why hasn't he been gotten? Anywho. And they are using it as a part of the House impeachment inquiry against President Biden. Now y'all want No. Y'all should just let him finish now. We all niggas now. In the words of Cat Williams. Oh gosh. I want to show where he stormed out because that was super funny.
Held in contempt over his failure to appear for a deposition in Congress last month.
Sir, are you worried about being held in contempt?
With no forewarning, the son of the President of the United States arrived at the hearing, which quickly descended into chaos.
You are the epitome of white privilege, coming into the Oversight Committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and...
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
if the gentlelady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Because you keep interrupting me.
But when it was Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's turn...
I'd like to reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman. Wow, that's too bad. I think it's clear and obvious for everyone watching this hearing today that Hunter Biden is terrified of strong conservative Republican women because he can't even face my words as I was about to speak to him. What a coward.
In the ensuing scrum outside the hearing room, the president's son's lawyer spoke on his behalf.
Hunter chose a hearing where Republicans could not distort, manipulate, or misuse that testimony. Honor, and then ignoring that invitation, and proving once again that they cared little about the truth and wanted only to, quote, move the needle of political support.
Despite today's stunt, Hunter Biden is still facing a potential contempt of Congress charge, which could leave him liable for a jail sentence of up to 1 year or a possible fine of up to $100,000.
Here's what I'll say, and I've said this many times before. Hunter, as you all know, is a private citizen. He's not a member of this White House. He makes his own decisions.
If he's not a member of the White House, why is he using White House money, allegedly? Is Joe spreading our tax dollars thin? Are we funding the crack use? Allegedly. All questions that I have.
Like he did today about how to respond to Congress.
Ain't that some bullshit, yo? Ain't that some fucking bullshit? We live in a country where the president see now and his son smoking crack. This is America. Don't catch yourself in that. Don't catch yourself in that. Okay. All right. Now let's get to something light for me. At least I think it was light, right? Some clout chasing.
A broader war between gangs.
These guys went down to the TV station and was like, we gonna be seen and heard. That's what they said. And they were. Let's listen.
Gangs and government burst into the studio of an Ecuadorian TV station today, where armed men wearing masks and holding pistols and long guns broke onto the premises this afternoon and took employees hostage. The men flashing what appeared to be a grenade in front of the camera lens, jamming what looked like dynamite into one anchor's pocket, as the man pleaded not to be hurt. All of it broadcast on live TV. Police then pushing warnings on social media about the hostile takeover in Guayaquil, telling the public, our specialized units are deployed on site to attend to this emergency. News in progress. Witnesses reacting in real time. I was going along normally when behind me there were many police cars, one man told local media. They stopped the traffic and uniformed policemen were getting out of the patrol car with the machine guns next to us, and I said, this is not normal. Something is going on. Ecuadorian police documenting their rescue efforts. Policia! And after about 30 minutes, they stormed the studio and ultimately corralled the masked intruders.
That's what I find crazy. It took them 30 minutes to storm the studio, yo. You know what can happen in 30 minutes? To me, that's a long time. But I am grateful. I'll let him finish it out and I'll say what I got to say.
And their weapons. Incredibly, all hostages were released. The dozen-plus men later shown handcuffed and spread out against the wall as police stood over them with machine guns. The backstory is a broader conflict against armed drug groups that the president has termed terrorists.
Ecuadorianos.
Ecuadorians, the time when the people condemned of narco-traffic, murder, and organized crime dictated over the government in place has already finished. He told the public earlier this week while declaring a 60-day state of emergency and empowering the army to neutralize these groups. It all comes after a gang leader escaped prison over the weekend, and Ecuador has been overwhelmed with an explosion of gang activity.
And with that, Sam Brock joins us live from Miami. Sam, this story is just so wild. You mentioned this escalated with the escape of that drug lord serving the 30-year sentence. What's the backstory here?
Yeah, Tom, the backstory is that Guayaquil is a port city in Ecuador, extremely strategically important for the drug trade, Tom. If you look at a map, there's Guayaquil. Just to the north, you have Colombia. Just south of that, Peru. And you have all of these rival gangs competing for that space, which is right on the Pacific Ocean. Now, the drug lord who escaped, his name is Adolfo Macias. He's part of Los Chineros, which is aligned, according to federal authorities, with the Mexican cartel, the Sinaloa cartel. So they're vying with Colombian cartels and other Mexican cartels for that space. Since he escaped, Tom, which he had already done previously in 2013, this situation essentially exploded. You had 7 police officers kidnapped in just a day or two since his escape. The police right now are being told they need to do whatever they have to do to try to get the situation under control. Tom?
Yeah, it's a geopolitical criminal crisis happening there in Ecuador. All right, Sam Brock, we thank you.
I don't know about that. My thing is this. Does it have to be connected to the cartel? Like we are in the clout chasing era. Could they have just wanted to clout chase? Could they have just wanted to like just be outside and get some TV promo? Like, does it actually have to be something to where like it's an absolute, like, look at these guys. They came in, they came on the TV, like, I respect the fact that they didn't kill anybody. Or K-word, sorry. Am I wrong for that? In today's day and age, when there's so many people losing their lives, like they had grenades, they had dynamites, like they had a lot of stuff. They didn't unalive anybody. They didn't. They actually, they threw their sets up. They was like, hey, we outside. And they left, DG Film says, nah. It's still crazy. It's absolutely still crazy. But I do respect the fact that they didn't take anybody out. I thought the dynamite was going to blow up on the Anchorman. I think they were just trying to let him know, like, don't make no wrong moves. You know what I'm saying? He pleaded for his life. He's like, don't hurt us, please. And I'm just saying, not that I'm completely like on the side, but with so many people losing their lives today, I thought that it was a great thing that nobody got hurt. I thought that it was great that nobody got hurt. And, obviously they were apprehended after 30 minutes. Let me tell you something. Y'all niggas try to run down at ABC News in New York City, and it's not going to take them 30 minutes. I promise you that. Y'all niggas try to go to Manhattan to them studios with that bullshit. This is America. Try that shit over here, and it's not going to take them niggas 30 minutes. It's not. No, Walt. Not in the middle of Midtown. You crazy than motherfucker. You're asking for it. He said, no, I don't want no trouble, man. Exactly. No, I don't want no goddamn trouble. Okay. Moving on to, now I look like I have cocaine because I got, no. the new shit? I don't even know what the fuck that shit mean. Hell no. Barnell Hill, what's gonna happen to Rerun? They're gonna get sprayed. Yeah, you cannot come to Manhattan with that bullshit. Now you can be in Ecuador and do all of the things you need to do in Ecuador, but bring your ass over here to Midtown and think you about to take over ABC News. All right. I don't even work for enforcement, but I can just see it now. Because, I'll just say this. The last blackout that New York City had, the first place they got their lights turned on was Manhattan. Yep. We were in Brooklyn waiting for our lights to get turned on, and Manhattan had their lights on at 7 a.m. So that just goes to show how much protection is for the people. Anywho, let's get to our last story, which really, really bothers me. These hoodlums.
This afternoon, after police say they dug a secret tunnel into the sanctuary of the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters in Brooklyn.
The men described this straight. They dug a tunnel. These niggas. Yes, I'm calling them niggas. Yes, because they're niggas too. We all niggas now. They're niggas too. They were able to dig a tunnel, and the only reason why they got caught was because of a cement truck. Ain't that something? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yes, niggas. Turtles in a half shell pack. Yeah, niggas.
By police as extremist students are accused of digging the tunnel so that they would be able to have access to the sanctuary after hours. And when a cement truck was brought in to fill that tunnel, the men stood in the tunnel, refusing to leave.
Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo is live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, with the very latest on this story. Anthony.
Dave, Lauren, we're learning new this afternoon that 5 of those 9 young men will be arraigned in court tonight. While the other 4
I don't like either. See, my problem is this. Y'all arrested 9, but only 5 is still in prison. Because had they looked like me, I bet you more than 9 would have been picked up. Way more than 9. Because when you look at the footage of the riot, it was about 50 people in that room. They throwing over tables and chairs, resisting arrest and shit like that. Ain't nobody getting laid down. I seen how these fucking police officers coddled these motherfuckers. They coddled them.
Issued desk appearance tickets, released and expected back in court at a later date. Right now, the city's department.
They get to come back at a later date with a desk ticket after building a fucking tunnel in Brooklyn. You don't know what type of fires you could have caused. You could have like you said, you're destabilizing buildings. We have subways in New York City. You're trying to tell me you can't? You're destabilizing subways as well, like. So y'all are allowed to have. I say take all the real estate away from these people. I ain't even gonna call y'all out by name because we know who you are with the white shirts and the black top hats. We know who you are. My problem is y'all come to New York City, y'all try to take over, you bombard people, you overcharge people, you do all of these things to people who don't look like you. And then on top of that, you abuse the land that you walk on. I don't like that. DG Film says they treat them children oh so softly. Yeah, them people with the little top caps. The top cap people is what we're gonna call them today. The ones who think they chosen. Because we say think. Think y'all chosen. Y'all think what I'm part of the Goyim, So y'all say. I'm Goyim people. So y'all say, He said, hey, just dig tunnels and do whatever you want. I said that too, allegedly. I said, what do you need tunnels for? And we got children missing in New York City, women go missing, and all these types of things. Tunnels to do what? And y'all in the middle of Crown Heights. Y'all got so many properties and so much land, y'all top cat people, because that's what I'm going to call y'all. What's the point of y'all digging a tunnel? Y'all got a bunch of buildings y'all own. Y'all got a bunch of land y'all own. The point of you digging a tunnel is for what? To do some sinister ass shit. And then you want to riot when the police want to shut it down. Crazy than a motherfucker. Anyway, let's finish this shit out because it just makes me mad.
Of buildings investigators are inside this synagogue.
They was building an underground strip club. Yes, not an underground. I think that they were. I'm not going to say those people's names out loud. We know the top cat people with the white t-shirts and the tassels and the ones who dress all the time. Yeah, wearing suits all the time. Dirty suits at that. Dirty suits. An underground strip club. That's probably what they were trying to build. Mm-hmm.
Trying to determine whether it's safe for congregants to re-enter. I think all who've seen the video can agree it is both chaotic and bizarre. Police arresting 9
You're not championing that shit. An underground strip club is not a bad idea. For them, it is. These are the people who like to pick up people. The rabbis is over here doing a lot of stuff to the underage, allegedly. I don't trust them people at all. They don't need no kind of strip club. You know what? Let me be quiet. Be quiet.
Men inside the synagogue between the ages of 19 and 21. The group charged with criminal mischief and reckless endangerment. Police say they were found inside a tunnel that was dug, leading to Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters.
Inside of a wall in Crown Heights. Like this is crazy.
On Eastern Parkway, synagogue leaders described the group as extremist students seeking unauthorized access to the building by breaking walls. The tunnel had previously been discovered when a cement truck was brought in yesterday to repair the walls. Police say the group of young men stood in the tunnel and refused to leave. A spokesperson for Chabad Lubavitch headquarters says, in part, the community is pained by the vandalism.
The community is not pained. Stop with that bullshit. The community is not pained. The community was there. And it looks as if they were cheering on the people. Not looks. They were cheering. I heard them in the back. They were cheering the young extremists on. And if y'all are so extreme to dig through a goddamn wall, what else are y'all capable of? Y'all niggas better get y'all shit together.
Of a group of young agitators who damaged the synagogue below Chabad headquarters at 770 Eastern Parkway Monday night. These odious actions will be investigated and the sanctity of the synagogue will be restored. We spoke with some congregants who prayed outside this morning since the synagogue was closed, pending an evaluation by the buildings department to determine structural stability.
It was very tragic, obviously. It bothers everyone, this whole community. There's not a single person that doesn't bother him right now that it's closed. Unfortunately,
it does not bother I'll tell you one people that it doesn't bother. It's not bothering the West Indians on Utica Avenue. Bothering them. The West Indians can give a fuck, as well as the other black people in the area. We don't care. Because most of the things that you guys build, you guys don't build anything for the community. You build things for y'all, but y'all disregard the communities that y'all come in. Yeah. So we burn that shit down for all I care. Allegedly. I am not going to do it. I am not going to do it, but I don't give a fuck about it. That's just how I feel. Let that shit crumble,
Fortunately, there was a few people. I was there at the time. It was less than a handful of people that broke the wall. Unfortunately, they had to call this.
Less than a handful of people that broke the law. So, is that the same way y'all feel about niggas? Because when we have even one person who breaks the law, who looks like me, they're held to the 10th power. But y'all, you get a chance to have 9 people get arrested and 5 out, and then 4. Like, y'all get too many passes. And this is why the NYPD is fucked up, because y'all give these niggas slaps on the wrist. Y'all don't give them no type of repercussions for any of the actions that they do in New York City and beyond. These top cat people could do whatever they want in New York City and nobody burdens them in any way, shape, or form, which is why they were able to build a fucking tunnel in Brooklyn. Because the police is too busy watching niggas standing on the corner. Niggas ain't doing that. They on the corner. They all day. They're not doing that. They're right there all day. Y'all niggas, we got to watch y'all. DG Film says someone needs to cross-reference missing people. It's the Parkway, and that's sin. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Because there's missing children and people happening all the time in New York City, and y'all building underground tunnels? We need to check the footage. We need camera footage to make sure that no other illegal activity was happening. That's what I want to get into. Why y'all coddling this? They didn't just build a tunnel for no reason. What was the purpose of the tunnel? Talking about what they say they built it so they had access to another bathhouse. Bullshit. You can walk around the corner to another building. You don't have to go underneath to get to something. There was some sinister shit going on. I think that there's more to this story. I really do.
Being a thing that happened.
And again, we watched members of the congregation out here in the cold this morning saying their prayers outside of the synagogue with police officers posted outside, preventing anybody from going in. We understand right now there is some kind of discrepancy over who has control of the synagogue. Owners, officials.
Now they doing the paperwork bullshit. Now we all of a sudden, right? We don't know who owned it, right? Now we don't know. We don't know who owns it now, right? Okay.
Officials, rather, of the synagogue say they have been litigating this matter in the New York State court system, trying to gain proper control of the premises, but it is a case that has been lagging on for years.
Yo.
No, nobody got it. Right? Yo. Mm-hmm. What's up? Yo. Really? It is dirty down there. Like, y'all don't even clean up. It's dirty down there. I'm not surprised. Man. You know. Purpose of y'all building this tunnel is for what? Yo, tell me this don't look like some trafficking shit, yo. Allegedly, because that's what we have to say now. Allegedly. Tell me this don't look like some shit like that, man. Really? Y'all needed this? For what? And they said that they've been squatting in the synagogue and attempted to take control by demolishing walls to connect the basement. Yeah, some sinister shit was going on.
Not gonna help.
Handcuffs singing. They think that this is a civil rights movement, and the cop can barely get over about this man. Marty Siegelson says this is obviously deep distressing to the Lubach movement and the Top Hat community worldwide. We hope and pray to be able to expeditiously restore the sanctity and decorum. No, take the place down. You have no more place. You Top Cat people will not have a place no more. You dug a tunnel in Brooklyn. Why isn't the New York City Buildings Department seizing the building? You mean to tell me they get a chance to dig a tunnel in Brooklyn and still own the building? Niggas could never. Niggas could never. Niggas could fucking never. Annoyed. Annoyed. Yeah. believe we need to do some further investigation. I believe this tunnel was built for a reason. I believe some citizens on it. You know, there's a lot of kidnappings. There's a lot of abductions. Tunnel would be a great place for these people, right? We need to do some further investigation in the top hat community. Yes, we do. Further investigation. Yes, on big screen. Salute to C-Dot. Salute to C-Dot. The memeing of it all podcast. Super, super great show. Hey, but yes, I am very upset. The top hat community, they built a tunnel in Brooklyn, and I believe they built that for a reason. You know, look at the top hats. The top hats. Top hat community. You know, they built it for a reason. And I believe that it's a lot of sinister stuff going on. There's no reason why you should need a tunnel, especially with all of the property that y'all already own in New York City. No reason. But because they don't look like me, they get a slap on the wrist. But, you know, the Most High sees all. You know, the Most High sees all. You can be able to get away with something for 5 minutes, but you can't get away with it for long. This is your girl, V Smiles. We are signing out. I will see y'all back again next week. Okay. And y'all tune in on Tuesday at the Ranters Union. We are definitely going to be going live with Nisha Swallows to be talking about sexual frequency. Later, y'all. Bye.
Now, goddamn it. Don't start hating now. You wasn't hating when the motherfucker was living, goddamn it. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck this son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddamn it, and fuck anybody with his ass. God bless. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? We taking up money right now before you leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker. Where that money bowl at? Don't have any fire this bitch off now. Where that money bowl at?